Patriotic, but for a company. If you walk around the US in clothes emblazoned with the American flag, your clothing is patriotic. What is the equivalent when you're wearing company-branded apparel? Say, Microsoft t-shirts, jacket, cap, etc. The cloud computing conference was full of geeks, all dressed head to toe in X clothing. Corporate doesn't work, because that implies a generic button-down suit and tie look, not visible devotion to a particular company. This question is along the same lines, but is specifically looking for a negative word and remains unaccepted.
I think you answered your own question when you said, company-branded apparel. The cloud computing conference was full of geeks, all dressed head to toe in branded clothing. Of course, you could interpret branded to mean any brand, like Nike, or Polo or Brooks Brothers, but from the context it should be pretty clear that it refers to Google, Amazon, IBM, etc.
If you walk around the US in clothes emblazoned with the American flag, your clothing is patriotic. Athletes are sponsored by clothing companies to promote them. Therefore, I would say that if you walk around the US wearing company-branded apparel, your clothing is promotional. Merriam-Webster. 2. The act of furthering the growth or development of something, especially, the furtherance of the acceptance and sale of merchandise through advertising, publicity, or discounting.
If your own corporate branded is not specific enough, you could go with some variation on the corporate equivalent of patriotism, company spirit. From Building Company Spirit in Multidivisional Organizations by Susan Jane Goldsmith Herman, company spirit is pride in one's company, a common sense of purpose, pleasure and positive challenge in the work of the organization, security in the work environment, and the feeling of reciprocal support between members and the management of the organization. It's not the smoothest phrase, but it does show up a lot in relation to branded clothing, especially in the custom branding industry. For example, start rewarding people for showing company spirit by taking on the brand personality and consider new uniforms that make everyone feel like part of the new branded team. Why a coherent brand, from top to bottom, matters. Mindshape.com more than 44% wear company branded apparel, often to show company spirit. A new survey shows employees proudly wearing company branded apparel, while logo emblazed clothing used to languish in closets. Workers now say they are proud to have their jobs. Bulldog Reporter, June 24, 2010. Team Outfitters has a variety of custom packages for school and company spirit wear. Our packages range from shirts, fleece, pants and hats to promotional items. TeamOutfitters.net. So in your context, you could say, the cloud computing conference was full of geeks, all dressed head to toe in company spirit clothing. I might replace clothing here with gear or wear, as in the last quote above, especially if you want to include things like branded lanyards and sunglasses that aren't exactly clothing.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.